internets, I'm Michael and this is Toucan Play That Game on Monday the 22nd of August 2016 with another Diaries of a Newbie YouTuber where I just talk about where we are with the channel, what I've done in the last week and where that's kind of progressed the channel to. So let's start with what videos I made. First up we had Z-War 1 Damnation unboxing. So Z-War 1 is a zombie game, but it's a zombie game with a different. It's much more tactical than a lot of the zombie games out there. I backed this on Kickstarter. It is a miniatures game, you have limited ammo. If you want to find out what came in the Kickstarter, then do check out that video. Then what else do we have? We had Game of Trains I also did an unboxing for, which is this little one here. So this one is about trains, and the whole nature of the game is that you have cards representing carriages. They start in descending order, so highest number to lowest number, and you need to try and reverse that order. And the way you're doing this is by getting new cards to replace cards you've got and using card powers. So it's very much, just about manipulating those cards. And as well as the unboxing, I did do a review for that too. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can have a look at those videos. What else was there? There was a game night in review. So it's been a while since I did game night in review. It's a series of videos that I might be killing off really. There just doesn't really seem to be much demand for them. The name no longer really applies because it started off when I was doing a full review of everything everyone was playing and I was playing, whether or not it was something I'd played before, done videos on before, and it wasn't a very popular series, so I kind of stopped doing that, but I kept it going with these first impressions whenever I played something new, or like when I did things at the UK Games Expo, played games there, I did my first impressions. But I'm not sure Game Night in Review is the correct title to use anymore. I think it should just be First Impressions. And so that may well die off. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot fewer of them. Because, like this one that I did was for Potato Man and got very few views. So I'm thinking I'm only going to do it if it's a game that is hyped, that is new. If there's already 100 views out there, or that it's a game no one's really heard of, I don't think there's much point me producing a video for the sake of producing a video. It would almost be better to just have a day without a video, potentially. So they're going to be kind of trailing off, coming to an end, very much fewer and far between, and potentially renamed just as First Impressions. So back to videos I did do though, rather than what I'm not going to be doing. We had Warco, expandable card game. This box doesn't show you much. So up over here we will have a picture of the box art. Ah, it's glorious. Yeah, the main thing about this game for me is the artwork is fantastic. The nature of the game, it's kind of a dueling game but multi-person. You're buying various decks. It's up on Kickstarter now, so you can buy multiple decks, you can combine those cards how you want. Very much deck construction going on there, and it's all just about knocking out your opponent. Your life is cards, so once they're out of cards, you've won. So yeah, if that sounds of any interest, sci-fi setting, lovely artwork, do check out the video for that. And then the final video I did, which just went up today, so I don't really know how this has performed yet, is Deathbot Derby. Oh, Derby, I keep saying it wrong. I had to try so hard for doing the video to get this right, and I hope I did. But yeah, that's a lovely little game. It'll be coming to Kickstarter soon. Whole nature of it is robots battling. It's very much feels like Robot Wars, the game. You're constructing your robot at the beginning of the game, which is drafting, so yay, drafting. And then from there, it's mostly strategic with like no luck, except for there's one little thing you can do to add a bit of luck in there, which alters the map, which is an interesting choice and an interesting game. Do check out the video for that. So that was all the videos that I got done. So, quite a few, 6 videos, pleased with that. Then what about arrivals? Well, back to the typical 2 arrivals this week. So yeah, these are both kind of short timescales when I agreed to them. And they both came really quickly, and I'm going to struggle to get these done in time, I think, but I'll do my best, as always. So let's talk about what we have here then. We have Night Lancers. Is it Lancer? Lancers? Lancer. Night Lancer. So as you can see here, very cyberpunk, dystopian future kind of game. The idea is that you are each controlling one of these Night Lancers, which are basically mercenaries doing various missions for people to gain money in order to buy themselves a better life. So it's very much progressing, building up your character and able to be doing better things to get more money, and then at the end of the game, whoever has the most money has done the most to improve their life and therefore wins. Interesting different game there for that theme at least. And another dystopian future game was the Pioneers program. So I absolutely love the artwork on this box. So again, yeah, this is kind of post-apocalyptic future. This time, you know, the apocalypse has happened. You're going into the wastelands that is left after the apocalypse. You're part of a program trying to revitalise the wastelands, build them back up yet again, make them habitable. So you're pioneers into this wastelands, and it's all about who can get the most victory points, do the most to build the best kind of settlement in this kind of wasteland. But it's not just about building the best settlement, it's actually just about getting victory points. You get victory points having people. It's really quite a nice, interesting game. It's got some role selection in there. It's got city building, resource management, really quite a nice type game. So that is my week in review, all covered up, you know, what I've done, what I've received. Not been a whole lot else going on, not much exciting in the pipeline. Working in the background on Scythe stuff, you know, getting playtesting done, getting the competition ready. Speaking of which, that brings me to my next thing, which is the Q&A segment of these videos. And so the question I got asked this week was from Naomi, and it was, when is the Scythe giveaway actually running? So yeah, the Toucan Win That Game for Scythe, where I'll be giving 2 copies away, will be running from the 1st of September 2016. Haven't decided exactly what time. It'll probably go up pretty much, you know, soon as the morning starts, but I won't advertise it until I get up. I'll have it start like midnight type thing. And then that'll be running through till like midnight on the 21st of September 2016. So you'll be able to get lots of daily entries and all of that throughout that entire time to try and get one of the hottest games of the moment. Right, so what else we got? Well, let's move on to our figures. Where has all of this got us? Well, Facebook, we're at 30 weeks and we've got 1,430 likes. So that is a bigger increase than last week. I'm really pleased with it. Nice to see these figures constantly increasing. Then Twitter, we're at 33 weeks. We have 7,330 followers. Again, bigger increase than last week, actually over double last week's increase. Really nice to see. I'm not sure really what's caused it this week, but I'm not going to complain. You know, whenever it's better than expected, I'm happy. And then, of course, we have YouTube. So YouTube is at 35 weeks the channel has been going. So it's been best 35 weeks I can remember in my life. Maybe it was better when I was a kid that I don't remember. But yeah, it's been fantastic. And so what have we reached? Views, we have 52,212 views. Oh, it's below target. See, I've been aiming for around 2,000 since the expo, so for the last, oh god, is it 2 months? Oh, it might well be 2 months. I really should be going up really, but anyway, I've been aiming for 2,000, been fairly steadily hitting that. This week, fallen a bit short on that, unfortunately. Then, of course, we have subs, 1,844, which is a better increase than last week, and it's good to see it going up. So that is the figures. Let's have a small little discussion then. What do I think has caused this? What's going on to contribute to it? Well, It's actually been the reverse of last week. Last week, everything was doing worse, except for views, which did better. And this week, it's the other way around. Everything's... So they've kind of switched places. But why that would be, I don't really know. I think Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu has, for a while, been causing a lot of my views. And then there's been a couple of Kickstarters gone live last week, maybe, that kind of caused a jump in views. And I don't think I've had so much of that with the videos this week. So I think that's probably a good explanation. So where were the views coming from then? Well, Z-War 1 unboxing has been the most popular viewed video of the week. So yeah, that's good. That's been doing well. After that, it was actually the evergreens, some of the evergreens, like the Boss Monster, Super Dungeon Explorer, that kind of typically outperform most of my videos on a weekly basis, let alone overall. And then after that, there was Fishy Tactics, still doing well. And I did talk about this last week. This is up on Kickstarter, a lovely little kids game, perfect stocking filler, beautiful wooden pieces. There should be a picture somewhere, let's say over here, of that. And yeah, so I'll try and remember to include a link in the description if you're interested in checking out that Kickstarter. So yeah, that's been my week. So that's my diary. That's enough of me rambling. Please do the whole following, subscribing, liking and everything on all the different platforms. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.